Hey Applovers, thank you for joining again. On the latest videos, we discussed about a digital funnel, what is it, and how important it is for every brand in order to capture more fans. Now today we're going to try to see how it's implemented in the real world by reviewing the mobile app of the Moto GP tournament. Before we dive into it, if you didn't have the chance to check out the digital funnel video, go ahead and click here so you can check out part 1. Now, as per usual, you can follow this review with your smartphone or you can follow it here on the video. So I'm just going to open the app here and then we're going to dive into it. So this time I'm going to try to do something different. I'm going to do a quick overview of the app without entering into details of each section, and then I'm going to try to express what I think they should focus on for the upcoming versions. So the first thing you do when you open the application is that you have a lot of content and video, and then on the top side you have a banner of the latest race, which was yesterday, which was the Doha Grand Prix. You can click watch video, have some results of the races, and then go into the world champ, which is basically each of the drivers of the racers with their teams and motos and so forth. So the content itself is very straightforward. So it has content as an article. So you can check out, for example, here you can see the Twitter feed, some of the more information about the content. So this is very straightforward. And you also have the opportunity to check videos. So in this case, this video is actually exclusive. As you can see on the top right corner, there is a little exclusive tag, which means that you would need to create an account in order to access this content. However, in this case, for the ones in red, then it's more straightforward, right?
Moto GP
do have access to the video, so like you can just check it real quickly and then so forth. Okay. So it's just gonna get out and voila. So all in all, the app is very simple, very minimalistic. It just has content and it's basically connected to a CMS that is managed by the team. Now, how do they use the funnel? So as I mentioned, there's an exclusivity bar on the top right corner for some of the videos. So when you click it and you want to check out the video, you would have to log in with your Facebook or Apple account with an easy sign up or create a new account. So I'm not going to create an account because I'm not convinced yet, right? Like I see some content, some video, but I'm not really convinced about the application itself. So let's play with it a little bit more. So I'm going to go into the World Champ to see who are the racers. So you have the different categories on top right. So if it's Moto GP, Moto 2, 3, or Moto E, and then you have all of the drivers, which is interesting. Now I'm going to try to click, but there's no more information actually on the driver. It's a bit pity actually, no, because you can't really have. Like maybe I know Valentino Rossi and I just want to follow him, and that's the way of entering into the MotoGP, but they don't really make it easy. So, okay, you have the teams and so forth, so that's it. It's just information. I don't see really a going back button. Maybe if I try here, home. Yeah, okay, that works. So, all in all, the user interface of the app is kind of simple, I would say. I mean, it doesn't really represent the MotoGP, I feel. Maybe, again, this is from my point of view. Maybe you're a more fan, maybe you're a fan from way before and you understand better the brand and you really relate to it. But from my point of view, it's not like, wow, I want this app. Like, look at it. There's a menu on the bottom right, and you can go to calendar. You can have all of the information, but I'd say it's not very user friendly. There's no onboarding. There's no explaining what are the advantages if you create a login. Look, like there's just the login place, and there's not. It doesn't tell you what advantages you get or what you win or so forth. So they're expecting you to just give you the content. So I don't feel really comfortable with that approach. You have photos. You have all of the galleries, so this is all for free, and these are photos just brought in from Twitter. So you have the writers, but again, I don't feel really convinced about the user interface. I feel that the UX and the UI could be way more tied to the Moto Grand Prix experience. Let's see some different stuff. So tickets, as expected, it sends you out to their website, and then from there you can buy, but there's no way of coming back to the app, so that's not really cool. The fantasy as well gives you outside, but hey, here at least there's an onboarding process. Now it explains to you how to play, what do you do, and then it explains to you before you sign up. So it's really clear on what the value that you're going to get from participating in this, which is great. Not something that in the app we see in some places is missing. Again, it's a website, so it's not really tied to the app. So there's no way of going back to the app ecosystem. So I'm just gonna go back the classic way. And as for the store, it's the same. It's a website. So all in all, this app is very, I would say MVP, no, like minimal valuable product. They just have the content. They have the opportunity to get people to connect, which is great. No, I really like that, the fact that they're doing this. Again, I would add some more information about what is the advantages that you get when you sign up, what are the value that you get. No, because I'm giving you the consent that you can use my email and track my information, but then for what? No, yeah, okay, I get it for some videos, okay, but then why isn't it here? Why can't it just have a section that explains, right? Also, when you come into the app itself the first time, it's a bit confusing, no? You have like some buttons on the top and the menu on the bottom right. I would love to have like an onboarding where it explains to me at least how to navigate in the app, because it's a very different type of app compared to the others that we've seen that are very much more straightforward. So the UX, the user experience itself, is very particular. So an onboarding is always great to help users to interact and engage easier with the application and the content. In terms of the information, so there's no way of sorting the information. So if you want a specific information from your team, or if you want personalized stuff, it's just content there. So it's like there's no really personalization. Perhaps if you create an account, you do have the personalization. I would have to check that. But as for now, it's very straightforward. So if I would give it let's say an app lover grade, right? From 0 to 10, and 10 being, wow, the best application in the world. I really don't have an example right now because it's really difficult to have the best application in the world. But if I would have to rate this from a scale to 1 to 10, I would say that it stands. If you wanna know where I scaled the MotoGP app, tune in to part 2 of this video that will be released on the 19th of April. If you like the content, if you like what I'm doing, if you want to support me, please just like it or comment or share it or subscribe. Any little action that you will do is going to help me enormously. So please, I count on it. Thank you. Have a great week. Bye-bye.